All right, let's talk about something new on the horizon, the Trump account. It's a brand new savings tool for kids thanks to the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. So, what are they? Who can get one? And how does it all work? Let's break it down.
Okay, first things first. What exactly are these Trump accounts? Let's get right into it. So think of a Trump account as a special kind of IRA, but it's for kids under 18. Now here's the really important part. The child is the actual owner of the account, not the parent. And you generally can't touch the money until they hit 18. After that, it pretty much works just like a regular old traditional IRA.
All right, now for the part that's getting all the headlines. This is the real centerpiece of the whole program, the government's contribution.
Yep, there it is, $1,000. That's a one-time contribution from the government that goes directly into the account for every single kid who qualifies.
So who's eligible to get this $1,000? Well, the rules for this pilot program are actually pretty straightforward. Your child has to be a U.S. citizen, they need to be born between January 1st, 2025 and the end of 2028. And the parent or guardian, you just have to file a new form, Form 4547.
But that initial $1,000 from the government, that's not the end of the story. The law opens up a couple of other really interesting ways to add money to these accounts. Okay, check this out. First, employers can kick in up to $2,500 a year. And get this, it's not counted as taxable income for the employee. That's huge. And second, you've got charitable contributions. We're talking charities, other organizations, even individual donors can contribute, and they can even target specific groups of kids, say by age or where they live. So you might be thinking, how is this different from a normal IRA? Well, this chart really breaks it down. The big takeaways are who can own it, a child, that one-time government kick-in, and the option for employer contributions, which is super rare for a regular IRA. These are the things that make the Troop account totally unique for a minor. Okay, this all sounds pretty interesting, right? But what can you actually do right now? Let's talk about how you can get ready, especially since this whole thing kicks off on July 4th, 2026.
So here's what you can do to prepare. First, be on the lookout for that new Form 4547 when the draft comes out. Second, just be ready to make the election for any of your kids who are eligible. It also might be a good idea to start a conversation with your employer. See if this is a benefit they might consider offering. And of course, we'll all need to keep an eye out for more details from the IRS as they're released.
And that really leaves us with a big, thought-provoking question, doesn't it? When you think about it, with money coming from the government, employers, and charities all going into a kid's own investment account right from the start, could this be a whole new way to jumpstart a child's financial future? It's definitely something to think about.